Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley, and for the next hour we are going to be learning some vocabulary. In particular, we're going to be learning some idioms, and specifically idioms that have to do with numbers, that involve numbers. Uh, hey there, Pavel. Hey.
Hey,
Hey. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. Nice to have you aboard. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Hello, Oakley. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thanks. I'm doing okay. It's rainy season now in the Philippines, so it's raining.
It's hot and
No,
rainy.
it's not really hot anymore because it's so dark and cloudy. It's
Well,
just
if it's not
raining.
hot, it's okay.
Yeah, you're right. So
Because
it's
when
good.
it's rainy and hot, it's kind of very sweaty. You become very sweaty because it's humidity, very big humidity.
Yeah. Well, that's absolutely true. So it's a lot cooler. That's good, but it's very dark out, so I just feel like taking a nap. Actually. Oh, anyway. Okay. Let's get started. We are going to look at idioms with numbers, do some fill in the blank exercises, and talk about them as we see fit as it comes up. Clarify anything you guys don't understand, and all right, let's go. Let's get started. Okay, some idioms with numbers are kind of obvious. Well, first of all, they're obvious because they're very common and they're very logical. So let's try some of these. For example, Pavel, two's company.
Two's company blank a crowd.
Yeah. What's the number?
3 maybe.
Maybe. Yes, indeed. Not maybe. Definitely. Two's company, three's a crowd. Okay. Usually this is used to talk about romantic situations where, of course, two is much more intimate than three. In fact, just to throw another idiom at you, if you are out with another couple, and they are obviously a couple, and you're out with them, you are the third wheel. Okay, sort of the odd man out. Okay, let's continue after I say a quick howdy do. How are you to Heidi? Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Likewise. And hello to Reuben. Hey there, Reuben. What's new?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. Welcome aboard.
Thank
All right, we are filling in the blank with a number here for these, well, fairly logical kind of idioms. Michael, can you try B?
Sorry, what was the first one?
Two's company, three's a crowd.
Okay, clear. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Two's company, three is a crowd. Three's a crowd. Two heads are better than one.
Of course.
No, two heads are better than three.
No.
Three and more.
Two heads are better than one, meaning, of course, that two people can have more ideas than one person. All right. Strangely,
A lot.
what's that, Heidi? Sorry?
Better than a lot.
What's
Two
that?
heads are better than a lot.
That are better than a lot? Okay.
Then a myriad of heads.
A plethora of heads. All right. That's nonsense. Now, actually, I do want to point out two heads are better than one, a common idiom. meaning if we join together, we can think of more ideas. However, we have a sort of an opposite idiom that has to do with cooks. Does anybody know it? No? Okay, there's another idiom, too many cooks spoil the soup, which basically, yeah, which basically is saying exactly the opposite of this first idiom. Okay. Well, actually, too many cooks spoil the soup has to do more with the fact that too many people in charge. The idea being that if one cook adds salt, and the next cook adds a little salt, and the third cook adds just a pinch of salt, you're going to end up with one salty soup. Yeah. So kind of the idea, too many people in charge, or, yeah. Okay, next one, Heidi.
You've got track mind. What track mind? A number.
A number, yeah.
Track. I don't know. Track. So what? I don't know.
No idea? Okay. The idea is that you can only think about one thing. Your mind is like a railroad track, and your thoughts are like the train, and you're stuck on one track. You only ever think about one subject. All right? You've got a one-track mind, is the idiom. Often used to talk about someone who won't stop talking about sex. There, I said it. Yes, it's true. We often use this idiom to say, oh, will you stop? You've got a one-track mind. Everything is sex, sex, sex. Okay. Just telling you where it's usually used. Okay. Reuben, how about the next one? I bet you know this one.
Might as well kill birds with. Might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Exactly. So do two things at once. Bless you. Nice, Reuben. Good job, Reuben. Gold star for Reuben. Excellent.
What is might as well?
Oh, might as well. Okay, good question. Might as well is a very common phrase, which we basically use to say, oh, why not? Oh, might as well. Sort of, I don't know, not really sarcastic, but sort of just resigning yourself to something. Oh, we might as well just do the dishes now. Why wait? Let's just get it done. Might as well. Okay.
Okay.
Could be may as well. Okay. Ken, welcome to the class.
Hello, thank you.
Hello, Ken. Let's start off torturing you. I'm torturing you. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. Ooh, another idiom. And ask you to figure this out. We're going to fill in the blank with a number. Okay. I have a small problem with this, Ken, with this particular exercise here. An American does not say it this way. An American says, I'm of blank minds about it. I've never heard it this way. Perhaps this is British.
Okay.
So I'm in blank minds about it, or I'm of blank minds. What is the number?
6.
6. You're of 6 minds about it. Well, that would mean that you are excessively confused. Okay. Again, as an American says it, I'm of 2 minds about it means that I have, I'm conflicted. All right. I'm not sure how to think about it.
Sure.
It's good, but it's bad. It makes me happy, but it's sad. You know,
Uh-huh.
bittersweet is an adjective we often use here. I'm of two minds about it. It's on one hand it's good, on the other hand,
Mixed
not-
emotion.
mixed emotions. Very good.
Mhm.
Excellent, Pavel. Back to you.
Okay. I put two and two together.
Yeah, very good. So that means if Pavel says that, he figured it out. He put two and two together. He used logic to figure something out. All right.
It's not logic in Russian language.
No?
We have the same phrase.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. And what does it mean in Russian?
Put two and two. It's the same.
Oh, same. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
same.
misunderstood. All right. Very good. Okay. Michael?
It takes two to tango.
Right. And what does that mean?
Well, you need a partner to dance.
Okay, you need a pair to dance. Very good.
Yeah.
So idiomatically, it means it needs two people. So you could say this about to have a fight, takes two to tango. You could say this about to have a romantic relationship. Obviously, very difficult to do by yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Heidi. Although some people seem to be able to have a romantic relationship all by themselves.
How's that?
People who are in love with themselves, which is another idiom. He's in love with himself. Yeah.
We have in my native language a similar idiom of it takes two to tango.
Mm-hmm.
We say Riquiñe chupa para Iquiñe. That is Riquiñe chupa para Iquiñe. It's Zapoteco. It's like I don't know how to say it, but indigenous language.
What's that?
In indigena, is it correct? Language?
Indigenous language? Like a native language? Like a native Indian kind of language? Like that?
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But we say it needs two ox or two ox, is it correct?
Ox, usually oxen when it's more than one.
Yeah, oxen and
Mhm.
to work. That is
Oh,
the second
okay.
thing.
All right. Great. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll make one up. I just made this up. It takes two pieces of bread to make a sandwich. I made that up just now. You can use it though. Woo. Okay, Heidi.
Mhm.
Next.
It first come, serves. How many?
How many? I'll give you a clue. It's an ordinal number.
What's the number?
Hmm.
One?
Yeah, ordinal numbers show order. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 18th, like that. You see this. This is very common to see. Oh, for example, maybe at an ice cream stand or hot dog stand or a place that sells food or really any kind of business that sells anything.
Mm-hmm.
Very common expression. First come, first served. Okay, so you wait in line. You need to form a line. You're not going to get served before somebody else.
Okay.
No VIPs here. Whoever comes in first gets served first.
Mhm.
Very simple.
The early bird get the worm.
Well, kind of. Yeah. Okay, Reuben. Ooh, maybe you don't know this one.
It was of one half a dozen of the other.
Hmm.
It was
This is one of my personal favorite idioms. I use this all the time.
an half a dozen. It was six of one.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Right. Sometimes it's very common when I use it to just say six of one, half a dozen of the other. Meaning, six is the same as half a dozen, meaning it makes no difference. You have a choice, but the outcome, the result, is absolute. There's no difference in which choice you make. Well, could be anything. Do you want vanilla or chocolate? Six of one, half a dozen the other. I don't really care. Makes absolutely no difference.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
La misma gata pero revolcada.
So, whoa, you said that fast. Come again?
In Spanish we say la misma gata pero revolcada.
Okay, that's why I didn't understand. Okay.
It's the same cat but upside down.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. When we are making a reference that something is equal or the same thing as other one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Interesting. All right. All right. Last one in this group. Ken.
Okay. Once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah, you got that because it's a famous rock and roll song. I know.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. Okay. Once bitten, twice shy. It's yeah.
Whose song is it?
You see, you know what? I can't remember. It's by like White Lion or one of those stupid like metal groups.
I see. I got it.
They're like interchangeable. Those 80s long hair metal groups. I can't remember which one it was.
Metal.
Yeah. Once bitten, twice shy. Okay. Meaning, okay, if you're injured once, the second time you're going to be more careful. That's basically the idea. Okay, now, I hope you memorize those. Because now we're going to use them as a response to the following situations. Okay, what would you say? Pavel, for example, how did you know I sent the Valentine?
How did I know I sent a Valentine?
Do you need a clue?
Uh, it takes two to tango.
Man, no. Here's your clue. Pavel, it was one of the idioms that you figured out. Okay.
Did you know I sent a Valentine? I don't know.
Okay, figured out was the clue. How did you figure out I sent the Valentine? I just put two and two together. I figured it out.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Michael, I'll pick the dry cleaning up when I take your mother home.
Yes.
Yes.
It takes two to play tango.
No.
No. Can you show me this
Okay.
the pick dry clean when I finish? Okay. Two heads are better than one. No. You got a track mind, this?
No. You're going to do two things at once.
Okay, might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Yes. Okay. Exactly. All right. Heidi, why don't I come with you and Mary?
No, what?
No. Why don't I come with you and Mary?
Two heads are better than no.
No, because now you've got three. Me, you, and Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. Assuming that you're talking to a male, why don't I come with you and Mary? And then the reply is no.
Once bitten, become shy.
No. No, the idea is two's company, three's a crowd. I want to go on a date with Mary. Why would I invite my friend to come along? No. Two's company, three's a crowd. Okay. Okay. Reuben, let's see if anybody can get any of these. I challenge you guys. Reuben, so are you going to buy that flat?
I'm not sure yet. I think that I'm in minds about it. I'm in two minds about it.
Yay, very good, Reuben. Again, I remind you, in English, I'm of two minds about it. All right, he's not sure, he can't make a decision. You're of two minds about it. Okay, so I told you that, okay, it means that you're conflicted or emotionally conflicted about it. That's true. It can also mean you also use it when you can't make a decision because you are conflicted. You feel two different ways about it. So really the same thing, just looking at it a different way. Ken, I've been trying all morning to find the mistake in the figures.
Perhaps I can help. And options are. Two heads are better than one.
Okay, point for Ken. Excellent. Yes. Perfect. Two heads are better than one. Okay, excellent. Pavel, we're back to you. Can members get tickets before the general public?
No, I am afraid. I am afraid it's first come, first served.
Okay, point for Pavel, and it's served. Served. Yep.
Served.
Be careful of the ed there. Very good. Michael, I thought you would be desperate to find another boyfriend, Michael.
Okay. Give me the options. Show me, please, the options. It's
not
I,
at the moment.
Something, not at the moment, something I. Letter I. Doesn't.
I thought you'd be desperate to find another boyfriend.
Yeah, I. It was. No?
No, it isn't.
No. Might as well. I got checkmate. You got checkmate?
No. I don't think so.
Once beaten, twice shy.
Ah, very good. All right, so meaning the person had a bad relationship. Once bitten, twice shy. So she's going to be very shy about getting another boyfriend. Okay. All right. Heidi, who is to blame? John or Ken?
First come, first served.
First come, first serve? No. We already had that one. Can I get tickets? Nope. I'm afraid it's first come, first serve. Who is to blame, John or Ken? Ah, tricky one. That's a little hard one.
Might as well kill two birds with one stone.
John and Ken, let's kill them both.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. This is a little bit of a hard one. Anybody have an idea here? Who's to blame, John or Ken? What do we got left? Get this one. Get this one. You got a one-track mind? No. It takes two to tango.
This.
Well, actually, in this case, it kind of makes sense. It does make sense because it takes two to have a fight. That is true. Also, this one makes sense in this sentence. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Who is to blame? I don't know. Equally, John or Ken, it doesn't really matter who we blame. Kind of both. Okay, so that's another way we use this idiom. All right. We're going to give blame to someone. It's equal. So doesn't matter what we decide, who to blame. Okay, Reuben, I'm hungry. Shall we stop for something to eat?
Already? It's less than 2 hours since we finished lunch.
Yeah. That's true, Reuben. All I can think about is food. Well, Reuben,
I don't know.
we've really only got two answers here. It takes two to tango, or you've got a one-track mind.
You got a one-track mind?
All you can think about is food and eating. Yes. Okay. And then last, Ken, you better be able to get this. Mary blames John, and he blames her, and I must say, I think he's right. Well, these things are never one person's fault.
Two to tango.
It takes two to tango. That's right. You need two people to have a romantic fight. Yes, you do. Okay. Next on our list of challenges, you're going to fill in the blank with a million or thousand or thousands. Is it millions or thousands? What is the common idiom here? Pavel, number one.
Oh, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have that he would have behaved so badly. Not him, not in millions or thousands.
Hey, which is it? 50-50.
Yes. I toss a coin.
Toss a coin, and you get?
Yes. Thousands.
No. It's heads. Okay. First of all, be careful of this word thought. It's a voiceless th. Thought. Not in a million years. Very common expression in English. All right. When we're exaggerating something, well, I've told you 1,000 times, a million times. Well, anyway, this particular phrase, sometimes we can use millions or thousands. This particular phrase, not in a million years, is a pretty much standardized phrase, meaning, you know, something you thought would never happen. Okay. Michael?
I believe you. Million wouldn't.
Well, in that case, it would be a million wouldn't. In this case, it's thousands. Thousands wouldn't. Not common for Americans at all. barely even recognize this idiom, but the only way I recognize it is I've heard actually British colleagues use this. So I know British people use this, but Americans really don't. I believe you, but thousands wouldn't. Okay. Heidi?
Thank you for the flowers. You are 1 in a million.
Of course. Very good. You're 1 in a million, very standard phrase. So you're unique, you're superior to 999,999 other people. Very good. And finally, Reuben.
Yes, it says now who is going to replace him? That is a $62 million question.
No.
No?
That is the $64,000 question. All right. Why? Because, of course, you guys wouldn't know this. This is a reference to a television show, a game show that was on American television for 30 years or more. It went from the 50s to the late 80s at least. Okay, this is referencing a game show. The name of the game show was the $64,000 question. You can tell because it's such a small amount of money. It's an old show. Now we have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Back in the day, that was a lot of money, $64,000. Anyway, that's the reference. Okay, so much for the easy stuff. Now we're going to fill in the blank with these idiomatic expressions. I'm all at 6s and 7s. At the 11th hour, he's on cloud 9. We're back to square one. Second to none. 10 a penny. Ooh, very British. Okay. Give it a shot. See if we can logic it out. Ken, I'm going to start with you this time.
Okay, I've failed twice before, but my driving instructor is sure I can do it next time. You know what they say, third time lucky.
Third time lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. This is actually a very strange one because we also have another idiom, third on a match, which is a very interesting idiom, which means it's very bad luck. So exact opposite idioms. Just, I have no idea. Pick whichever one you like. Third time lucky means that, okay, obviously, third time lucky. Third on a match means the third chance. It means you're dead. It's a very interesting idiom because it comes from World War I, when the soldiers would be sitting in the trenches and they had a lack of matches, and they would light a match, one match to light a cigarette, and by the time, okay, it lights the first guy's cigarette, then he passes the match to the second guy. By the time it gets to the third guy, the Germans would have been able to aim in on the small light in the nighttime, and the third guy would be killed. Third on a match, unlucky to be third. Okay. So,
And that's a very weird origin.
Isn't it? It is. That's why I remember it, because you're exactly right. It's very odd. But true. Okay. Pavel. Next one.
I ready. The taxi will be here in 5 minutes. No, I've lost my keys and I can't find my credit card. So 6 and so. Are back to square one. Maybe.
Okay, that almost fits. That's a very good guess. What was your first idea? Because I think you had it. Okay, you're all confused. You're all confused and lost and don't know what you're doing. All right. If that is the case, you're all at 6s and 7s.
I'm all at sixes and sevens.
Yeah, I'm all at 6s and 7s. All right, meaning I'm very confused. Okay. Just because I can, I want to share with you a very fun word. One of my favorite words, meaning the same thing. If you're at 6s and 7s, you are discombobulated. Oh, whoops! It's not bomb. There's not supposed to be a B there. I misspelled it. Discombobulated. There you go. Discombobulated. Great word. Meaning
Confused.
you're all at 6s and 7s. You're all disjointed, coming apart. You don't know what's going on. Yes. Big words and idioms. Wow.
German style.
They're German style. Yeah. I think you're right. I think it is German style. As a matter of fact, I think it does have German origins. Okay. Michael, next one.
I split up with my boyfriend last night. He was so selfish. I hope I never see him again. I never liked him. Men like him are anyway. Ten a penny?
10 a penny.
Like
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah. You can
Myriad.
you can get 10 for a penny. All right, they're easy to find, right? Man, okay, very, very British. 10 a penny. Americans would never say that. Americans say a dime a dozen.
Lots the fish. Lots fish in the sea. Lots of fish.
Lots of fish in the sea is an idiom which explicitly refers to there are more men if you're talking to a woman, or there are plenty more women if you're talking to a man. It's quite specifically talking about finding someone as a couple. The idea something is 10 a penny means it's very cheap and it's not, worth anything. Dime a dozen. A person can be dime a dozen, or you can talk about an object. All right. Oh, stop crying! Someone stole your pencil. They're a dime a dozen. They're nothing. They're extremely cheap. All right. So dime a dozen is much broader, or 10 a penny. Both of them, they can be much broader. Means something has really no value at all. It could be a person. Could even be a situation. Oh, you missed his call for a date. Well, okay, maybe. All right. Oh, you missed a chance to do an interview and win something free prize. Oh, don't worry. Those stupid prizes are a dime a dozen. Those phone calls are a dime a dozen. They happen every day. Don't worry about it. Okay, so a much more general expression. Heidi, try the next one.
To hear about your job. When did they tell you? Only last week. I just wasn't expecting it. It completely what?
It completely.
Completely.
Wow. Another very British one.
British one?
Yeah. Yeah, this is another one Americans would never use. Any ideas?
No.
No? Anybody? Any ideas?
We are back to school.
Something happened totally by surprise.
Surprise.
So,
Third time lucky.
It knocked me for 6.
They're very good. It knocked me for 6. Very British. I've actually never heard anyone say this before in my life. Americans say it knocked me for a loop. All right. It knocked me for a loop. Would be so it's similar. It's easy enough for me to recognize this, but slightly different. I think the concept is the same. It knocked me over. Similar phrase, idiom, which I like. You could have knocked me over with a feather. Any idea what that means, Heidi? You could have knocked me over with a feather.
A feather.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Okay, but think idiomatically. What is the idea? What is this situation? You could have knocked me over with a feather.
Not effective.
Well, no, it means I was so shocked. I was so completely stunned, surprised. Yeah, that waving a feather at me would have caused me to fall over. That's the idea. I couldn't believe it. You could have knocked me over with a feather. Okay. All right. Reuben's gone. Ken.
Okay, at first I was sure it was a good idea, but now I'm having a second thought.
Very good. Rethinking something you thought before. Having second thoughts. Very, very common idiom for Brits and Americans. All right. Super common. Very good. Pavel?
I've just found some shops and nobody sell that color of paint anymore, so we will have to find another color.
We
just found some shops and nobody sells that color of paint anymore, so we have to find another color. It's second, not.
Okay. The idea is they have to start over.
We are back to square one.
Very good. Pavel, or really anybody else in class, do you know another idiom that means the same thing? Back to square one. Well, back to... Nope.
Start.
Back. Okay, now.
Back to the egg?
Back to the egg. No. I love that, though, Ken. I love that. I've never heard it before in my life.
Okay, just the title.
Okay. No, there's another pretty standardized idiom, back to the drawing board. Well, it's back to the drawing board, back to square one. Both mean exactly the same thing. Oh, great. Back to the drawing board. Let's start again. You have to start from the original plan again. Okay. Michael, number 7.
His book's going to be made into a film, so he's on cloud 9 at the moment.
Very good. He's on cloud 9 at the moment. Meaning, of course, how does he feel, Michael?
Happy, excited.
Very, very happy and excited. That's right. Very good. Okay.
Why there is not like on the cloud number 9? Why we don't put number there?
Well, we never say number. On station 10, he's at station 10. He's at room 37. We never say he's in room number. He's in room number 37. We wouldn't say that. You're looking for a friend in a hotel. He's in room 37. We just don't. Same reason we don't say color. It is color red. We just say it is red. Same idea. kind of, or similar idea, anyway. Okie doke. Cloud 9. Okay, where are we? Heidi.
Yeah. Hmm?
Next.
Where are the James? Where do to leave in 10 minutes? Oh, don't worry. He'll be here at 1 minute to 9. He always arrives.
Ah. Don't worry, he'll be here on time. He always arrives. Okay, basically saying he always arrives at the last minute is a common way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
An idiom.
7 to 9.
No. No. No, it would. He always arrives at the 11th hour would be the idiom. So something happens at the 11th hour. It happens at the last minute when it's almost too late. Yeah. Something happens very close to the finish or to a deadline. You know, okay, he was able to finish. He was able to finish his homework paper at the 11th hour, 5 minutes before class, for example, something like that. Okay. Another good example: United States Congress passes a budget at the 11th hour, pretty much every time. The last 3 years. For the last 3 years, the American Congress passes the budget in the 11th hour, meaning at the last possible moment they could do so. Okay. Ken.
She's been invited over to Hollywood, so you can imagine she's in.
She's in.
She's in. She's in. Oh, thoughts I'm lucky, I don't know. Huh? It's a second.
She's again. She's going to Hollywood. Another idiom where the person is very happy.
Oh, cloud 9.
She's on cloud 9. She's in
seventh heaven.
Yeah, very similar. All right. These two idioms mean exactly the same thing. He's in seventh heaven. He's on cloud 9. They're pretty much identical meanings. Okay. Ooh. Pavel, last one here in this group.
Have you tried this 50 years old malt? Malt. It's malt.
Malt.
It's malt. Malt. It's the same things with whiskey or something.
Yeah, you got it. No doubt they're talking about whiskey. Yes. Exactly. Yum yum.
Maybe it knocked me for 6.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, Pavel, but that actually would work in the sentence. That's good. Very good. But I think the emphasis is on it's a 50-year-old malt, which is probably something very, very delicious. It's second to none. Your answer's good. You know what? All right. Knocked me for a loop. I mean, I got very drunk, but I think he's talking about the quality here. All right. Second to none. Okay. Would you enjoy a 50-year-old malt Scotch whiskey, Pavel?
No.
No?
No.
I would.
Uh,
I would.
but maybe I try it. Maybe I try it in the future.
Oh, yeah, okay. I said, would you? It was a hypothetical question. Yeah. Not have you, but would you? Future tense
Would
question.
you?
Okay. All right. One more exercise here. Once. All right. These are all idioms, but they are in the wrong order. Lifetime A in once should be Michael.
In once in a lifetime.
There you go. Once in a lifetime. Very
Something
common
very
phrase.
rare.
Something very rare. Excellent.
Yeah.
Exactly. Heidi, once, all, and for.
Once all and four.
Yeah, okay. The words are scrambled, so you want to put them in correct order. For example, number one was once in a lifetime. So what is the correct order for number two?
The first one, second one.
Second one.
All for all. Once. Ah, I don't know. But where I put end. And oh, once for all.
Very good. You got it. Once and for all. And what does that mean? Once and for all.
Everybody has a chance. No.
No, no. Nope, not at all. It refers to time. If you use the phrase once and for all, it means forever. I'm going to quit smoking once and for all. Forever. I'm not going to start and stop again. Forever. Yep. I'm moving to the Philippines once and for all. I'm never leaving. That's
Really?
it.
Forever.
Like that.
Really?
Forever.
Wow.
Simply said, it means forever. Once and for
Wow.
all.
Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why? It's just a way to express forever.
Do you like Philippines so much?
Oh, I'm just using an example. Maybe I'll start smoking again too. Who knows? Who knows what the future brings? Ken, correct order.
Yes.
Number 3.
Once or twice.
Why do we use this phrase in English? Once or twice?
Why?
Yeah, or how? Or can you give me an example where you would use the phrase?
I go to Philippines once or twice in a year.
Okay. In a year. All right. Once or twice. Just to talk about something you've seldom done. Very good. I've been to the Philippines once or twice. All right. Very good. Pavel.
Once is enough.
Definitely. And what does that mean? Why would you say once is enough?
One thing is enough for something.
Okay. Can you give me an example? What is something that you tried and once is enough?
One's wife is enough for life.
Okay. Yeah, but that you don't say once wife. One wife.
One.
Okay. You talk about once is enough, something you tried, but you don't need to ever try it again. All right. For example, maybe there's a food that you tried, and okay, I ate it, but once is enough. I don't need to try it again. I know I can't stand it. Like that.
One pie of cake is enough.
And you're not quite getting the idea. We use this phrase to talk about an experience, all right? Not one pie is enough to
For
eat.
example, I went to the Eiffel Tower. Once I wanted to see that, but it's enough, right?
Yeah, that's enough. You don't need to go back. Maybe because there's long lines or it's a long climb and it takes a lot of effort. Okay, you want to go on the big ride at the carnivals, but it's really, really scary. So once is enough. I'm not going to go on it again. I'm not going to experience it again. I've had the experience. That's enough. So really, it has to do with experience. Okay. Anyway, Michael, blue once moon in.
Once in a blue moon.
All right, and I know you know this one, but
Yep.
yep. What does it mean?
Once in a long time.
Okay, Michael, do you know? That's absolutely correct. Do you know what is a blue moon? What is the definition of a blue moon? Do you know?
When the moon is full. You can see the moon on the sky in the night. All the moon.
That's part of it. That's not completely it. The definition of a blue moon only happens not very often. There's a reason for that. Does anybody else know what a blue moon is? Anybody? Ken, Pavel, Heidi? No? Okay. A
miracle.
Sorry?
Miracle. Like,
miracle? We know. No.
Kind of special occasion.
No. The idiom once in a blue moon means something that happens very, very seldom. Once every 2 or 3 years, once every 10 years. Why? Because a blue moon, the actual dictionary definition, a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in 1 month. Okay? In 1 calendar month, there are 2 full moons. You will notice, if you look at your calendars, this does not happen very often. So I believe the second full moon of the month is called the blue moon. So there is a real dictionary definition for this, which explains it. Okay. Heidi, once while in. Can you de-scramble this one, number 6, Heidi?
Once in a while.
Of course. And the meaning is? Can you think of another word that means the same thing?
Very few times.
Okay. I was thinking of an adverb. Occasionally. Same exact meaning. Once in a while. Occasionally. Okay. So much for numbers and number idioms. Thank you very much, guys, but we are nearly out of time. Thanks a lot, and hopefully maybe you'll retain a couple of those idioms. And I'll see you guys again soon here on Verbling. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye for now. See you next time.